Good evening, class. I'm sorry I'm not there with you guys to enjoy Katie's wonderful class tonight and all the other presentations. But I'm going to record my presentation so you guys can still see it and learn about Chapter 1 from our book. So, like I just said, I did Chapter 1 from the book Teaching Math to People with Down Syndrome. And the gray section on the first page of the chapter had 7 questions to it. The first one says, why is there a need for this book? You can find the answer on pages 1 through 3 in the book. But the overall idea of why it's needed is because the book teaches survival skills in a fun and relatable context. And it really teaches life skills when it comes to mathematics, like using it with money and things that are pertinent for a person to be successful in the community. The next question says, who will this book help? The book was specifically designed to help students with Down syndrome or adults with Down syndrome, but it'll also help any other students who have trouble with abstract concepts, such as students with autism. And the answer can be found on page 3 through 4. It talks about how it helps those students specifically and why it is more beneficial for them to use the book. The next question says, what sets this book apart from other math books? On pages 5 through 6, it answers that in different paragraphs. The first one is about how it teaches them to frequently use the calculator. The second one is about they have an emphasis on functional skills and solving real situations. The third one is activities are successful in teaching abstract concepts. The fourth one is they have hands-on activities and informal assessments that are generally games to make it more exciting and fun for them. The fifth one is it sets it apart because it's for young and old learners. And the last one is it's an inexpensive book and it has clear instructions and can be woven into everyday life. So there's lots of really good reasons of why we should use this book to teach math in our classes, or even if you have friends who are adult learners who don't have great math skills. I think one of the more important ones is that it teaches functional skills and how to apply mathematics into real life situations, which I think is overall the most important concept for a student to learn for when they leave school and education and maybe want to go live on their own a little bit, or with roommates, or in a home and everything. So I think that's the most important one of what sets this book apart from other ones. The next question is, who may teach the lessons in this book? That's on page 6, and it's really great because parents, educators, volunteers, siblings, peer or paraeducators, anyone can teach using the lessons in this book. So I think that's wonderful, is it's not just for teachers or just for people who are certified in this program in this book. It's for everybody. And in what settings can you use this book? You can use it in the general education classroom, in the special education classroom, or at home. They suggest to teach it to a small group of 2 to 3 students, which, yeah, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, and that's on page 7. And the last question is, what areas of math are covered? There are quite a few, so I'll read off what I read in the book in Chapter 1. It teaches understanding of numbers, addition and subtraction, computation skills, practical uses of math, which is like measuring or telling time, and fundamental number concepts. Some sub-areas of the main ones are, like examples, are like calculator skills, matching, using a number line, and skip counting. So it covers a very broad range of mathematics skills, and so this book could last for quite a long time with the lessons. We teach students each concept one at a time. So the references are just the book, Teaching Math to People with Down Syndrome and Other Hands-on Learners. And I hope you guys have a great evening in class. Thank you very much.